All right, up here at the top left, he's tried all in after all in and has made mistakes and lost them all.
Bumblebee Prime.
Bumblebee Prime. And, you know, we're going to see him in Code A next season, but he's definitely demonstrated that he's not ready for Code S yet. Here's his opponent, though, who has been in Code S before, who's been in the semifinals, if I remember correctly, of the GSL.
MVP SC.
Certainly has.
Yep. SC, I believe at the time he was SC FOU.
Yep.
He's a very, very strong player. It's too bad that he's had some health issues today that have affected his possibly affected his play. But he is got to be so focused in this game. I mean, this is the kind of play that you can see from a competitor of SC's level. They don't get discouraged. They keep fighting. Even though he was 0-2, he focused. He's won 2 games in a row. Now he's going for a 3rd game. And we have a 2 racks versus Hatch first, by the way.
Second barracks proxy to first barracks at a very normal location. And this could be pretty tough. He's also going for the gas before pool.
Oh, gosh. 16 drones. And 17 drones before pool. This is pretty much a build order loss if controlled correctly by SC. It's going to be difficult. We have seen, well, I won't say it's a build order loss because it can be held off theoretically with good drone control. If he can pick off the SCVs, make sure no bunkers are completed, get some Zerglings out, it's possible to hold. We're going to have to see how it goes, though, but this is going to be a very distinct disadvantage for Bumblebee.
See what he does. It looks like he's going to show the SCV, pull it back, wait until he has a second SCV before bunkering. The drone comes down as the Overlord sees. One bunker has started, but the Marines are on the way. He may start a second bunker.
It's not looking good at all for Bumblebee. The bunker's half completed. He's bailing a spine crawler, but he hasn't pulled any drones to deal with this.
Now they're coming.
Now they're coming, but there's 10 Zerglings on the way as well. He's probably going to try and go in with the Zerglings and the drones. But no, he's going to try and stop that bunker from completing. It's too late. The bunker is finished.
And one drone has already fallen. The bunker is done. Where are those drones going? They're trying to catch reinforcements.
I guess so.
Several of them very weakened. The hatchery is under fire. The SCVs are actually going out to chase the drones, wants to protect the Marines.
This is crazy. He's still got a decent amount of drones mining in the main.
Well,
but
by decent you mean like 5.
6. There's 6 of them. It's not all of them are gone, is what I'm saying, I guess. He can still make Zerglings out of both of his hatcheries. Although once he starts injecting larvae, he won't be able to really stand up with that. Here comes a lot of Zerglings coming down the ramp. He's going to surround the SCVs. The drone's coming in from the other side as well. This is his one chance to try and defend. He's killing off all of the SCVs, repairing the bunker. The bunker is still repaired, though. He's not killing the last 3 SCVs. They're repairing the bunker, and instead all of his Zerglings die.
Not only his Zerglings, but his drones. It's 13-6.
GG.
Bumblebee goes 0-5. And SC regains an opportunity in reaching Code S. And now we have quite the tiebreaker situation possible.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty crazy. We're going to have another game. And wow, Bumblebee just, it's too bad for him. He didn't get to show better games today, but he, you know what? He made some fundamental mistakes in every single game that he lost.
Yeah.
He showed good play, but not great play, and you need to play great in order to get into Code S, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot make the mistakes that he did today in order to get in. So. I think he's probably a better player than 0-5 makes him seem, but definitely not ready for that higher level yet.
Way too risky in that last game. So we're going to have JYP against Maru as our final game, the final regular game.
Yep.
Right now, the scores are 3 players are tied at 3-2: SC, STC, and Alicia. And if Maru wins against JYP, he will be 3-2. But if JYP wins, then he will be 3-2. So either way, we're gonna have 3 players, or 4 players tied, regardless.
Well, no. If Maru wins, then he'll be 4-1.
Oh, okay, that's right.
So if Maru,
I don't know why.
No, that's okay. It's confusing. If Maru wins, if I'm not mistaken, he advances, and then the STC will be head-to-head tiebreak over SC and Alicia, and he will advance as well.
Okay, that's right.
If JYP wins, then he is now tied with Maru and wins the head-to-head, and then I believe there might be a tiebreaker situation there because SC beats JYP, JYP beat the STC, and the STC beat SC.
Yeah.
So we'd have a 3-way tie in that situation.
It's like a rock, paper, scissors situation there.
Yeah.
And then they actually just come out and stand on that pedestal in the middle and play rock, paper, scissors to decide who goes to Code S.
Kaibo. Or, yeah. Anyway. Wow. So, basically, if you want more StarCraft tonight, then you're hoping that JYP gets the win here and forces a tiebreaker. But Maru right now, he knows that if he can win this game, he's in Code S.
Yeah.
Similar situation to Alicia with his last game. But there's be a lot on the line here. There's all the scores so far, by the way, so you can see them all again as we were talking about them. And you can see here how the STC is 3-2, SC is 3-2, Alicia is 3-2. And if Maru loses to JYP, they will both be 3-2 as well. Ah! Crazy.
Crazy indeed. This has been our closest group so far this week.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a pretty tough match to call. I don't know who will win against JYP and Maru. I think JYP will win, though. I think he likely, if he executes his build correctly, he's playing on Cloud Kingdom. And it's a pretty large map. His style in the late game seems to be better than Maru's. Maru's late game seems a little bit weak. He hasn't really had to show it very much today. He was able to beat Bumblebee in potentially his latest game we've seen from him since Code A. So we'll see, though. He could potentially do it. He could win. I do not know. And it looks like Maru asked for just a little bit of time, so he's not quite ready, but we'll be going in very soon.
Okay.
Well, who are your thoughts? I really think JYP will take this game if it goes longer. What do you think?
I feel like the way he's been playing today, I would agree with you, but I just keep going back to 0-15 versus Terran. You know, he just hasn't played very well versus Terrans in the past. He's shown us some good games today, so who knows, but I don't know. It's going to be tough.
It will be tough. It's hard to say. I mean, for how far he's come already today, both of these players, I didn't expect both of these players to do as well as they have, and I expected a lot more out of Bumblebee, for example, but he just did not bring it to the table.
Nope. He left it in the cupboard.
It looks like we're pretty much ready to go here. We're going to be starting very soon. I'm really excited because this is pretty much time to settle the scores here, find out who's going to be in Code S.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot on the line here in this one game, actually. I mean, the whole group is going to be decided in a way by this game.
Yeah.
And everyone here, I mean, Bumblebee, he's probably going to go home and eat some ice cream and watch romantic comedy or something, but have some comfort food. But everyone else is going to be watching this game intently because everyone's situation is going to be affected by this.
Yeah. And
I guess it's kind of funny that different players are going to be rooting for different players that aren't playing are going to be rooting for different players as well. So the SDC is rooting for Maru because if Maru wins, the SDC gets into Code S.
Yeah.
So
very true.
That'll be interesting.
I think we're going to start any moment now. I like my brain doesn't work anymore. We've been here. This is our 15th game. and I want to watch this game. I don't want to think about what it may or may not mean, or like who's going to do what or whatnot. 'Cause that's
Fair enough.
Unfortunately, I'm not a fortune teller or like a gypsy. I don't have like the crystal ball. I want to see what happens. We could talk about it all night. We could actually stay here a few more hours, but I just want to get in the game. I want to see who's going to win. I like have the whole map laid out, all right? I know what's going to happen if who wins what, but we won't know until it happens.
Yep.
The players are ready.
Exactly. No point in really trying to prognosticate. Just need to see what happens, see who wins.
We
tell
could
it like it is.
prognosticate a little bit, but we've done that. You know?
We've done it.
We've done that, and
We've said all there is to say, basically.
And as soon as we get into the game, things will heat up.
Pretty much.
Will.
I like the fact that this kind of possibly epic finish is going to be on this map. This map has provided us some great games, a lot of big macro-oriented games on this map. So probably not going to be just as some of our games have been today, an all-in failing or an all-in succeeding or an all-in versus an all-in. We're probably going to see a more intricate game going on here, as we did see in JYP's game versus other Terrans earlier as well.
Yeah.
And Maru tends to favor that as well, obviously not on his dual site game, but I feel like we're going to have an epic match to finish off the standard play of this group, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Now, as you guys can see, the map will be on Cloud Kingdom. We discussed that as much as we could for about 2 lifetimes, but Maru now he's ready. He's got his hands folded. JYP has got something in his mouth. I don't know if that'll affect his concentration. It looks like we are ready to go. The players spamming go, go, go in the chat. Looks like it's time. Are you ready, Moletrap?
I have been ready for hours, Wolf. I'm looking forward to this game. We've had an awesome, awesome night of StarCraft. It's been great. This might be the final game. Let's go ahead and get into it and find out who will get into Codex.